What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be going from Irvine up to Los Angeles. We haven't done this drive in a little bit and it's actually 2:30 p.m. so we should hit some evening rush hour traffic. Well, let's see how Autopilot does in this evening rush hour traffic. I don't have the new full self-driving beta Elon's release rewrite yet, but I am on the latest Tesla update version at the recording of this video, which it should come out within the next week or so. And I just updated and installed the version that was available to me, which I'll tell you in a little bit. Let's get on the road so we can see how Tesla Autopilot handles this evening rush hour traffic. Let's get into the video. Okay, so we're already on the 5 going north up to Los Angeles. We're going about 62 miles an hour on a cruise control setting of 63. I'm going to increase that and then we should go into the left lane here. It's pretty wide open and we are good to go on there. Thanks for watching another video guys. If you're new here, my name is Dennis. I have a Tesla Model 3 Performance and I make videos about my experience. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. In terms of what version this is 2020.48.10. I just installed this release and it looks like there's a couple minor enhancements. It looks like there's some text messaging improvements. I noticed it earlier where you could tap the scroll wheel to read the messages for you. There is a tracks enhancement if you like making music while you're waiting at superchargers or while you're waiting in your car. And then there's also some Sentry mode improvements as well. It looks like they'll start to categorize last panic event clips into a separate folder. A last panic event clip is usually when there's something going around your car or around your Tesla that triggers the Sentry mode to alert and it flashes the lights and it goes to record some of those few seconds or the few minutes in which it tries to capture what set off the panic. All right, so we're increasing speed a little bit to 80 miles an hour. We're passing the traffic now, going about 75 miles an hour. Seems pretty smooth sailing, not too many cars at all. We are a week away from Christmas, so hopefully there won't be any traffic whatsoever. In terms of the conditions, it's a semi-cloudy day, which is very uncharacteristic for California. Usually it's pretty bright with sunny conditions, so this is definitely uncharacteristic at all and not what I'm used to. But it probably looks great in the camera in terms of lighting conditions and you probably see everything really clearly. If you're wondering what all this is a new phone mount that I just got. I tested and reviewed. There's another one over here that you might be able to see just a little bit, but I made a video unboxing and installing and reviewing both of these to see which one I like best. I have grown to like this one a lot more now because of how close it is to the steering wheel, but I still don't like how it blocks a little bit of the windshield. Tesla broke a little bit back there. I don't know if you guys saw that on the camera, but I guess it thought there was a traffic light somewhere. So it broke a little bit and was a little hesitant on proceeding through, but I tapped on the accelerator and then it pushed through. I think what it's noticing is those lights over there. It thinks that's a traffic light. Maybe it was a little bit closer, and so that's why it broke. Okay, a little bit of more shadow braking or heavy braking there. I think what happened there was it wanted to get into the left lane, which is a double solid lane. But of course I accelerated through that so it didn't brake anymore. I've actually noticed that I tend to put my foot near the acceleration pedal now to counteract the shadow braking because it happens, I don't want to say so often, but it does happen a lot on the highways. Okay, so it's actually pretty clear right now. We're going about 75 miles an hour, just following this car in front of us. No traffic whatsoever, but we're about to pass the Buena Park area, which there will be some traffic there, or there typically is some traffic there because it goes from 4 lanes down to 3, or I think it goes from maybe 5 lanes down to 4 or then 3 lanes. But there also is a construction area in that part of the highway in which Tesla actually gets confused with the navigation system on trying to figure out whether it's on the highway or on the local roads. So we'll see how Tesla handles that area when we get to it. All right, so we're going about 78 miles an hour or almost 80 miles an hour. We're about to hit the traffic up ahead, so I'm going to try and prepare for this by auto lane changing to the all the way right lane, because the lane all the way on the right is usually a little bit more empty than the left lanes. Okay, a little bit of braking there. Actually, that was really heavy, but I guess it started to notice that these lanes were starting to come in a little bit, and this car was going to come into our lane. So Tesla braked pretty heavily there, I guess at the last minute reaction type braking, and then slammed on the brakes. Now I just auto lane changes in the left lane. It seems to be a little bit more clear, and we're just going to follow these cars all the way up to here. Slowing down now to 25 miles an hour. This is where the traffic is. It goes, I think, from 4 lanes down to 3, maybe even 2 because of the construction area. But we'll see how Tesla Autopilot handles these cars merging into our lanes. The Model Y has definitely grown on me a little bit. I think if I were to do it again, I wouldn't get a performance version. I would just get the Model Y long range version because I don't really use the performance aspect of this Model 3 that much. All right, auto lane changing into the left lane here. It does go down to 3 lanes. Okay, a little bit of braking there. I'm not sure what it's trying to do, so I just accelerated out of that. Now the autopilot system is not recognizing that I'm here on my steering wheel, so I'm just gonna flip it out of autopilot and then throw it back into autopilot. It looks like every 5th or 6th nag timer, it doesn't accept me just scrolling the wheels on my, I actually have to kick it out of the autopilot system and then re-engage it again. We're going about 40 miles an hour, increasing that speed up to 65 and now 70. This is a construction area, so we definitely have to be a little bit vigilant on how it handles this area. It's going pretty smoothly so far, just following these cars in front of us. A little bit of braking there. You can see some of the highway old lines or the old concrete lines go to the right there, but Tesla knows which lane it's supposed to be in by the markers, and it's just staying in this lane pretty well. There is a truck up to the left right there that's trying to come into our lane and did it pretty easily. Tesla's just pacing the cars in front of us. We're still in the middle lane here, so there should be no issues whatsoever. Increasing speed a little bit to 60 miles an hour. Usually when we go through this construction area, the navigation screen starts to glitch out a little bit and think we're on the local roads, but this time it actually didn't. So I wonder if the navigation update has registered this area as a construction zone temporarily. Auto lane changing to the left here seems to be pretty easy. There was a car in that lane, but they also moved to the left lane as well. It looks like it's starting to rain just a little bit with these clouds, so I actually haven't experienced rain in California in a bit, so maybe we'll see if Tesla can actually handle this. Obviously, I know that Tesla drives in other conditions in other parts of the country, but this specific Tesla, like this car exactly, has not experienced a lot of rain on its drives. Still going about 77 miles an hour now. It is starting to rain a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that on this camera or not. There is a little bit of traffic area, I think, that is up here, but maybe there won't be. But after that, it's pretty smooth sailing on the way back to Los Angeles. Just like that, it went from rain to sunshine, even though there is more clouds coming up ahead there. Okay, a little bit of shadow braking there. It just loves, I always remember that this area has a little bit of shadow braking, but right there, it just shadow braked for no reason. If any of you can tell why it's shadow braked in that area, please comment down below on why you think it is. I've tried to figure out, is it the signs above, or is it the big walls that it thinks there's a, I don't know, a wall coming up or something? But right there, it shadow braked and I accelerated just to get it out of that area. This is really about it. I think it's pretty smooth sailing from here all the way back to Los Angeles. So this is where I'm going to go ahead and end it, guys. Thanks for watching another video, and please hit that like if you enjoyed it, and comment below on if you have the latest update or how you thought Autopilot did on this drive. I'd really love to hear you guys' thoughts. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.